Hey folks, welcome aboard. This is Life is Feudal, Forest Village. I'm your captain. Um, yeah, last upload we were, remember this Weaver's Workshop problem we were having? Um, I've had it with this one and taking everything out, dumping it on the ground. They restock it and they go back to work. Had it with this one, same thing, and guess what? That's right, happening again with this one. So, this game requires you not only to micromanage the functions of the game, collecting food, making sure everybody's fed, warm, has a place to sleep, and, play the game. But you got to babysit the game's AI as well, um, just to make sure they're actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. So, alright, let's speed this up and just let it run for a little while. We'll watch her. And she just stands around and does nothing. So, takes 5 hides, 10 flax, and 6 wool. Alright, so it's not like she can't put the stuff she makes anywhere. There's plenty of room in that barn right behind her. Alright, so where is she? There she is. Alright, so let's take everything out. This sucks. I mean, this is... Yeah, I'd say if you called this a game-breaking bug, you had every right to say that. And I'd say this is seriously borderline for me. If I cared as much about the survival of my villagers, it would definitely be game breaking. But at this point, I'm not sure I care if my villagers survive or not. If they're this dumb, I would drown this guy if I could. I'd just jump in the water right there and say, it's time for you to die. Or her. I think I'm in a female. Yeah, I was. Alright, so let's watch what happens. Alright, that's the inventory. The inventory is currently empty. Alright, just delivered flax. And I did, oh, you know what? I'm going to let that pack mule attack go because we're watching this. We're doing a study. All for science. Sacrifice my pack mules to an animal attack for science. Another one for science. Now what I'm going to do is just reload an old save. Okay. Alright. Now she's working. Oh. So. There's that fun aspect to the game. If you notice that she delivered 100 flax, and what I did was, let's go into the mods and take a look at what mods we've got going now, and that one is the adjustable carry weight, and I've got it set to 4 times their normal carry weight. Like, so default is 1, and then you can multiply whatever you want. I might only go, you know what, let's go 3. Let's try that for a little while. Now we'll talk about mods a little bit more in a second, but about mods and should you use them or not. My answer to this, to that question is, do whatever you want. I mean, this game is all about having fun. It's a single player game. You're not competing against anybody, so if you have an advantage, big whoop, you know. It's all about enhancing your experience. The developers created this game with mods in mind. They wanted people to create mods and use mods if you want, to enhance your gameplay experience. In my opinion, with some of the default stuff in the game, mods make the game not only better but playable. Um, like like the fog off. I would highly encourage that you do that. I mean, even if you only want to turn it down just a little bit and still have the fog and have to peer through it, that's fine. You can play with that. For large builds and things like that, the 100% faster terraforming is nice, especially since the terraform is creating lag. Town decorations, and we'll get into that perhaps in the future. This doesn't affect anything other than just the visuals. It's just decoration stuff. And the same thing with the Big D pack. This is just decoration stuff. Same with the low, medium stone walls, simply decorations. Gravestones allows you to build really small little gravestones that you can bury your people, so you can fit little grave sites in tight areas, so it's nice. I like that. Caravan Extended, absolutely awesome mod right there. I would highly encourage this one to anybody and everybody, and this one would require an entire video of its own. And then small sheds, small stockpile, we'll show that shortly, or maybe you'll see it eventually. If you're watching these kind of videos, you've seen it probably already. It's a neat little feature. Cheaper stone roads. We're going to start laying roads, all stone, so this helps speed it up a little bit. Adjustable carry weight. We already talked about that, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Yeah. Yeah, we did. Smaller building footprints. Right now, the only thing I've got active on this one is fortifications. So that's like the castle walls and stone towers and whatnot. And then what else? We got storage building capabilities increased. And that one's awesome, man. I'm tired of building more and more and more barns. F that, man. A warehouse in this game stores 6,000 units. That's small. That is pretty small. You can fill that up pretty quick. And that's a warehouse. That's supposed to store more. It's a freaking warehouse. Alright, hey, look at this. I built the accountant's house. It's just a cool looking building. Want to go inside? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Let's go on in, take a look. It's a small little first floor building right there. Good solid oak beam ceilings there. I wish they'd let you go upstairs. Dang it. But yeah, really not that much to see on the first floor. But outside it looks good. Hell of a stucco job there. Yeah, I just needed to pop in here and point out having issues with the yet another weaver. And I plopped in yet another fishing dude port, and let's put some fishing dude people in there. So we got fishing dude people going on. Oh wait, I'm not even gonna worry about that because I'm just gonna reload. Where'd they kill my pack mules at? How many do I have? It might not even be a big deal. You know what? That's not even a big deal. They didn't give me herpes or anything like that, did they? Nope. We're good. I don't think they attack these. They probably do. I don't see why wouldn't they? No, Oh, they're all there. Must have been these. Alright. I'm gonna get busy on doing something here. Maybe work on finishing out this wall. Oh, is this right? Oh, yeah. I can upgrade that little doohickey. Yeah, that's what I called it. Alright. Oh, look at that. That fox is smelling all my pigs and everything. I'm gonna have to shish kebab me a fox. Oh yeah. Foxy. Foxy chicken. Alright. I'll be back. Hey, just popping in here real quick, and since I'm about ready to lay some of these fortification walls down, I'm going to show you how that one mod works with the smaller building footprints. Now, the only thing I have active is the fortifications. So if you hold the shift key down, you'll see that the footprint changes to just 3 little squares. And that gives you the ability to kind of sink this in just a little bit if you choose to. And yeah, if not, sometimes, I mean, if you're just doing this regular style and everything like that, you can get those gaps, and you can see right there that, I mean, I can clearly lay this right here, and there's that tiny little gap between the tower and the wall. Now if you hold the shift key down, it will, well, I've got that mod active right now, so I can't really show you, but without the mod, holding the shift key down usually does a pretty good job on butting it up against the building. But sometimes you can still get a teeny tiny little gap, and this mod prevents that. Now, to make it fit just right, and I've done some testing on these other ones, I leave a little space right there. Boom. Alright, that's it. I'm going to get back to work on this wall. Okay, so here we are, fall year 62. I'm going to plop in a house. I think my food production is safe enough to expand the population a little bit. So let's, I don't want it right on the water, and one click over. Yeah, right there. I didn't just put it right on the water, did I? No. Groovy, groovy. I wanted to do this in the winter time because I have so much labor available, but oh man, I really need to get my people in the stone mines. I just noticed that I'm under 1,000, and with the all the walls I'm building, I need that stone. Yo, I need the stone. And they're finishing up those stone walls. Throw a couple people in some other mines. Yeah, what was I doing? Oh, a house. Yeah, man, I gotta remember to upgrade that. And, because I always forget. I always forget to upgrade it as soon as it's built, and then I end up with people homeless, and, yeah, I'll always do it. So, I look forward to showing you all the different trees. I've done all the expeditions, and which is why you don't see a port right now. I don't need one. I've done them all, got all the different fruits and vegetables and whatnot. So we've got the cherry, lemon, elderberries, orange, and apples, of course. And then I've got another apple field over here as well to supplement. And I think I'm going to have to put another one here I'm even thinking about putting two more real long skinny ones like this along the main road. 'Cause these look really cool when they're blooming. If you set them up right, you know, you get the right colors. The cherry, I think the cherries look the best in my opinion. Oh, all right, finishing up here. Come on, guys. Have to take a break right there before you're finishing. And I'm actually proud of myself for remembering to upgrade it or being present during it. And of course, there's nobody here. You better be coming to do it, or I'm. Nope. Yes, you are. All right. Upgrade. Bam. Boom. All right. So let's build another one. I wanted to get one over there to help with these folks. Oh, they built the hunters. Yeah. See, that hide is down low, and let's get those back on there. Let's see what I've got in the market. If I have anything. All right. Yeah. Let's trade all the wool that I have for hides. And there's many different ways that you can enter the numbers. You can just click this way and everything, but if you know what you want to get rid of, you can just type it in. If I type the right numbers, wow, what a horrible trade ratio. Look at that sucks, man, but I gotta do it. Pick up the hide from there and dump it in there, please. Thank you very much. Anything else in here I can get rid of? Ball that needs to. I can get rid of that one. All right. Okay. Just popping in for a little house. How'd you get to be homeless, dude? What are we waiting on? Nothing. Okay. We'll start building, dude. All right. This is what you do in a situation like that. If you end up getting a homeless guy, no point in just letting the AI take control. You've heard me talk about the AI and how superior its intelligence is. So you just grab him and do this boring stuff until he either dies or the house gets built. And you set yourself up so you can at least have a view. All right, I'll pop back in once this is done, and we'll find out if our dude survived or not. Yeah. Look at that. We saved our homeless guy. You know what? I didn't even get to know his name. I wish I could have at least met him or hung out with him a little bit more and gotten to know his name. But unfortunately, he was just one of those another one of those faceless homeless people, and I feel guilty. Yeah. So let's build more houses. You know, I said I wanted to get this one out here on the edge to provide some homes for these people out working in the sticks. So I kind of need to start thinking about doing the same over here and start getting a setup of you know, like maybe a blacksmith and sawmill and this sort of thing over here. Unfortunately, you know, having like when your city's getting this big and everything, having like all your firewood production in one little corner is not efficient because all the people from over here are walking way over here to get the firewood to bring back to their home. So this game is kind of a balance of work locations, being close to the storage locations, being close to the living locations, and trying to find that balance in between those three items is the challenge in the micromanagement. It is so much fun. It really is, except for those damn bugs of damn dumb AI being all stupid. Okay, gonna let them get on with their production, and we'll be back once. So, oh, a house. Yeah, I want to lay a house. God damn, man. See, this game would just, well, will turn my brain to mush. You know, I just get to focusing on one thing and then get sidetracked on another, and before I know it, I forgot what I was doing 5 minutes ago from 15 minutes ago. And what were we doing? Oh yeah, building a house. Where do I want it? How about, nah, I was thinking of putting it there, like, but I'm not. Damn. Could just plop a temporary one out there, but I'm not. No. I'm planning, expanding slowly at this point, thinking about placement much more carefully, and I wish I could see the roads right now. That'd be nice, because I would go ahead and decide to, let's put it this way. See if I can change the model a little bit. I don't like the ones as much that have got the vines and leaves and stuff on the front of the building. I gotta stop being picky with the models and just lay down whatever it gives me. Should I move that over one click? You know what, I'm going to. Just because the healer shop is such a large building, and it can dwarf this little house. And just kind of make that look like it's just a little unnatural sized pathway in between the house and the healer shop. Yeah, oh, crank that up, let them get on with that. And how's our wall coming along? Groovy. How's that? Looks pretty good. I like that. I'm trying something different here with the terraforming. Maybe going with a slope as opposed to a wall like this. Pig died in an animal attack. Another animal attack. Pig killer! Look at that evil looking face. He's a mean looking wolf. Shish kebab my wolf. Boom. See ya, bye-bye. Toot my trumpet. Toot my little trumpet and move on. Yeehaw. That's what I said. Alright. Get busy. Crank it up. How's this one coming along? There's a fox. I don't have any animals near there, so I'm not too worried about that. No, I am not. Fisherman died. Oh, upgrade. Boom, that was kind of a bit of a lag. I bet you I got some homeless people. Any sick people? I had a plague breakout while messing around with this build and everything like that. Luckily I had the healer shop already up. but was surprised how quickly it spread. You know, I noticed, like, when I noticed it, I saw 2 people with it, and then quickly scanned my village, and there were a total of, I think, 5 with it, and then it quickly changed to 8, and then it never got above 8. But it took them a while to get all cured up and get the right doses of penicillin and herbs vaped in the correct concentrations, but they did okay. Alright, yeah, another house, hooray! So I got 2 sleeping people, it's my builders. Check everybody's job. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. Fish still kind of struggling. My goodness. And also with the fruit, man, it's just weird the way they'll consume stuff, and sometimes it just doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't trust the AI. I mean, they could be eating dirt for all we know, and that's why they're unhappy. Who knows what they're eating? Um, yeah. I can't believe that I'm not producing enough fruit with all that fruit tree stuff I got going on. I guess I got to build a bigger one. Well, we'll see what happens. This might be the end of this episode. If not, then you'll see me in the next scene. If so, then thanks for sticking around and watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this journey, and we'll see you for the next ride. See ya.